I see the player mean. I'll be blue, you be green. I see the player you mean.
Uncolored Mars 05.
Yes,
05.
take care. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts.
That doesn't matter. It thinks that we are part of the game.
I like this play. It played well. It did not give up. Hey, quit killing monsters.
It is. I'm sorry, I'm lost. It is reading our thoughts as though they are words on a screen.
It is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of a game.
Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible and less terrifying than starting at the reality behind the screen.
They used to hear voices before players could read, back in the days when those who did not play called the players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed they flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. What did this player dream? This player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and light. It dreamed it created, it dreamed it destroyed, it dreamed it hunted and was hunted. It dreamed of shelter. The original interface, 1 billion years old, and it still works. But what true structure did this player create in reality behind the screen? Worked with a million others to sculpt a true world of fold in the fold of blood, created by blood, for blood in the butt.
What?
It cannot read that thought. No, it has not yet achieved the highest level. That must achieve the long dream of the life, not the short dream of a game. Does it know that we love it, that the universe is kind? Sometimes it feels the noise of its thought, it hears the universe, yes. But there are times it is sad, and in a long dream, it creates worlds that have no summer, it shivers under a black sun. It takes a sad creation for reality. The cure of sorrow would destroy it. The sorrow is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere. Sometimes when they are deep in dreams, I want to tell them that they are building true worlds in reality. Sometimes I want to tell them that their importance to the universe. Sometimes when they have made a true connection in a while, I want to tell them that I want to help them speak of the world, the word that it reads their thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them that you to take for the truth is many blah and blah. I wish to tell them blah in the blah. There is no reality in the long dream. And yet they played the game. It would be so easy to tell them, too strong for this dream, to tell them to live is to prevent them from living. I will tell the player how to live, or I will not tell the player how to live. The player is going restless. I'll tell the player a story, not the truth. No story would contain the truth safely, in a cage of words, not the naked truth that can burn over at any distance. Give it a body again. Yes, player. Use his name. I'm gonna the 5 player games.
You okay?
No, good. Oh, good, I'm not. Oh, take a breath now. Take another. Feel air in your lungs. Let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have body again under gravity and air. Respawn in the long dream. There you are. Your body is touching the universe again at every point. As though you were separate things. As though we were separate things. Who are you? Once we were called the spirit of Mountain, Father, Son, Mother, Moon, ancestral spirit, animal spirits, jinn, ghost, the green man, then gods, demons, angels, poltergeists, aliens, extraterrestrials, leptons, quarks. The words change. We do not change. We are in the universe. We are everything you think it is. Isn't you? We are looking at. You are looking at us now through your skin and your eyes. We're looking at it through our skin. What the heck? And why does the universe touch your skin and throw light on you? To see you, player, to know you, and to be known. We shall tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a player. That player was you and Karmazo 5. And besides, was a human on a thin crust of a spinning globe of molten rock. That ball of molten rock circled a ball of blazing glass that was 303,000 times more massive than it. And they were so far apart that light took 8 minutes to cross the gap. The light was information from a star. It could burn your skin from 150 million kilometers away. Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner on the surface of the world that was flat and infinite. Then the sun was a square of white. The days were short, there was too much to do, and death was temporary inconvenience. Sometimes the player was lost in a story. Sometimes the player dreamed of other things in other places. Sometimes these dreams were disturbing, sometimes very beautiful indeed. Sometimes then the player would woke from a dream into another, and then woke from that into a third. Sometimes the player dreamed it watched words on the screen.
Okay, you can stop.
Let's go back. Then the atoms of the player were scattered in the grass, in the rivers, in the air, in the ground. A woman gathered the atoms, she drank and ate and inhaled. And the woman assembled the player in her body. What the heck? And then the player woke from the warm, dark world of his mother's body into a long dream. And the player was a new story, never told before, written in letters of DNA. And the player was a new program, never run before, generated by a source code a billion years old. And the player was a new human, never alive before, made from nothing but milk and love. You are the player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go back further. 7 billion, 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 billion. Atoms of the player's body were created long before this game in the heart of a star. The player, too, is information from a star, and the player moves to a story, which is the force information planted by a man called Julian on a flat infinite world created by a man called Marcus. That exists inside a small private world created by the player who inhabits the universe created by you. Sometimes the player created a small private world that was soft and warm and simple, sometimes hard and cold and complicated. Sometimes it built a model of the universe in its head, flecks of energy moving through the empty. Sometimes it called flecks of electrons and protons, sometimes called the planets and stars. Sometimes it believed it was a universe made of energy, and it was made of offs and ons, zeros and ones, lines of code. Sometimes it believed it was playing a game. Sometimes it believed it was reading words on the screen. You were the player, reading words. Sometimes the player reading words of code on screen, decoded them into words, decoded words into meaning. Created meaning into feelings, emotions, theories, ideas, and players started to breathe faster and deeper and realized that it was alive. It was alive. All those deaths had not been real. The player was alive. You alive! You are alive. And sometimes the player believes the universe is spoken to it through the sunlight that had come through the shuffling leaves of the summer trees. Sometimes the player believes the universe is spoken to it through the light that fell from the crisp night sky of winter, where a fleck of light in the corner of the player's eye might be a star a million times as massive as the sun, boiling its planets in the plasma in order to make visible for a moment the player something, or dream again, something. The player believed the universe is spoken to it through zeros and ones, through the electricity of the world, through the scrolling words on the screen at the end of the dream. And the universe said, I love you. And the universe said you played the game well. And the universe said you need everything you need is within you. And the universe said you are stronger than you know. And the universe said you were daylight. And the universe said you are night. And the universe said the darkness you fight is within you. And the darkness said to like you, seek is within you. I cannot breathe. And the universe said you are not alone. There's aliens. And the universe said you are not separate from every other being. They're all clones? And you were talking, no, don't skip. And the universe said that you were the universe tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. And the universe said, I love you because you are the love. Or you are love, something. And the game was over and the player woke up from the dream. And the player began a new dream. And the player dreamed again, dreamed better. And the player was the universe. The player was love. You are the player. In case you couldn't tell, I'm very, very sleepy. And it's saying, you are the player. Wake up. Is that the end? Do I not have to talk anymore? Do I never have to talk again? Oh, I hope so. I don't want to talk anymore. I can't stop talking. Oh no, save me! Heart attack!
Stop.
Too
It's okay.
much sugar.
It's okay.
Sleep deprivation. It's 12:30. I think that's the end. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.